Namaste. All right, it's springtime and spring cleaning's in order. Always smart to think about that and pare down what's unnecessary. And in our bodies, there's a lot of nasty things, toxins that build up, and we want to cleanse our bodies as well. So Ayurveda, which means knowledge of life and longevity, is a wellness system practiced in India for over 2,000 years. And this, the name that Ayurveda gives to this sticky, toxic buildup is ama. So to rid yourself of that ama, they have therapies that include medicinal plants, special diets, meditation, yoga, and massage with medicinal oils. Ayurveda treatises describe 3 elemental doshas: vāta, pitta, and kapha. Each dosha has its own attributes and roles within the body and mind. The natural predominance of one or more doshas explains a person's physical constitution or prakriti and their personality. Sickness can result if one of the doshas is aggravated or imbalanced, for instance by improper diet. Moderation of our natural urges is recommended over suppression or over-indulgence. So let us now invoke Spirit with reverence and create a sacred time and space for cleansing, mentally, physically, purifying, nourishing, and cleansing our body. Okay. Release any waste, mental baggage, regrets, grudges, toxins that clog up our emotional and physical well-being. I don't know how to say this. Dhanvantari is an avatar of Vishnu and is the Hindu god associated with Ayurveda. Vishnu mudra is one of the key mudras for alternate nostril pranayama. This mudra helps to bring balance into the body, both physically and energetically. Extend the thumb, fold the index and middle fingers in, and the ring and pinky fingers remain extended so that you can alternately open or close one nostril at a time. We'll use equal time for the inhalation and the exhalation, counting to 3 for each. First, fill your lungs. Now close the left nostril, exhale right, counting to 3. Inhale right, counting again 3. At the top of the inhale, switch sides, begin exhaling left, count to 3. Inhale, same count of 3. Switch at the top of the inhale and continue counting to yourself. Using good, straight, tall posture so that you can take complete breaths in and complete breaths out. Nadi Shodhanam means channel purification, and it's a way of balancing different energies different doshas. And rest the hands, and let's begin just to stretch to the side. Put the right hand down, lift the left arm up, and begin to crescent over that right hip, letting the arm flow like a piece of seaweed. Inhaling, expanding, exhaling, stretching. All right, now please switch hands, left hand down, lift the right arm up. And breathe with the stretch, flowing. So there's no restriction to the breath, because the body adapts to the breath. And lower the hands and twist to the right, crossing the left hand over the right knee. Inhale, lift up through the crown, and exhale, twist from the navel. Pulling the navel in, and then relaxing on the inhalation, get tall. Twisting on the exhale, tighten in the core. Good, everyone. And then return to the center and switch hands, right hand to left knee. Inhale, lift up through the crown, and exhale, twist with the navel drawing in. Easy breath. That ebbs and flows at its own natural pace. And we're releasing and laying face down on the mat, prone position. If you wear eyeglasses, remove them temporarily so that you can rest on your forehead, and then rock the head from side to side, massaging the temples, the eyebrows, and the forehead. And stretching the nose a little from side to side. Good. And now we'll lift the head up, hands under the shoulders, and curl head and shoulders up to Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. Squeeze the buttocks a little, and then rock the hips from side to side, and twist, turn. Have fun rolling across the quads. Yeah. Now we're going to press up, table pose, and with the knees touching, circle the hips. It's nice slow circles. Loosen up the back and the hips, and the neck and the shoulders. And when you're ready, reverse the circles. Churning. And we'll come up to the center and press back to child's pose. So the buttocks back towards the heels. Inhale to the kidneys, the back of the neck. With the exhale, lengthen the arms, pushing the sitting bones back towards the heels. Pulsing with the breath. So it's easy to maintain the pose because there's no shortage of breath. No force or strain. Now lifting the hips up once more and threading the right arm under the left into twisting child's pose. Tucking the chin. You can use that right arm to press down into the mat. Lengthen the back of the neck and the shoulder. And release. Inhale, lift the head up. And switch sides. Take the left arm, thread it under the right. Tuck the chin and rest that left arm against the floor and press down with the arms. Breathe complete breaths. So you may have to move around a little bit and pulse with the breath. When you're ready, lift up, release. Back to hands and knees. And we'll sit back to the heels. Now, look the hands behind, turn the fingertips backwards, the back of the mat, and start to lift the chest, squeeze the buttocks, and lift the hips. And rest the buttocks back to the heels. Now, across the forearms, hold opposite hand to opposite wrist. Just show it to you. We don't do it. All right, and then tuck the forearms underneath the rib cage, right across the abdomen, the navel center. And then start to fold forward. You're going to feel a lot of pressure there in the abdomen. So your diaphragm is going to have to work extra hard to displace that. So strengthen the diaphragm, take complete breaths in. And exhale all the old air out, squeezing it out as you fold forward. And release and lift the head up. Oh, a lot of pressure. Okay. Let's go on to low lunge. Step right foot forward. Left knee back. And then lift the hands up to that right knee. Press down through the legs. Roll the shoulders back and take a complete breath. On the exhale, engage through the core, the pelvis, the pelvic floor, and the thighs hugging to the bone. And then reach up with the arms. So there's a freedom in the breath, freedom to explore variations in the pose where your arms can move with each breath, adapt to the breath. And lower the hands down, bring the right arm inside the right leg, and then start to straighten the right knee, lifting the right toes up. Soften the knee on the inhale, adjust, exhale, deepen the stretch. That's good, very nice. Good breathing, I hear. Now bring the left hand a little closer under your shoulder. Lift the right arm up and twist towards the right side, twisting the chest open. All right. And release. And bring the right hand down and step the right foot back. Left foot forward, repeating on the side. Ground and press down through the legs. Pause midway while you reassess, sense, and breathe. So the breath is always included, always participating and co-creating the magic of the pose. Always open to adapting the pose shape to the flow of the breath. And I'll lower the hands. Bring the left arm inside the left leg. And start to straighten that left leg. I usually move the heel forward a few inches. Lift up the toe. And with that inhalation, you can make those minor adjustments. On the exhalation, test it out. See how that stretch feels. Be sensitive enough to feel the ebb and flow of the breath. And how that movement of the breath is incorporated into the pose. Now slide the right hand closer so it's under the right shoulder or off to the side a little. And open the left arm so you're twisting, gazing to the left hand. Wonderful. Good, everyone. Lower the left hand and just step the left foot back and go on to downward facing dog. Spreading the fingers, curl the toes under. Now grip hard with the finger pads as you lift up the knees and press the hips back. Relax the knees and shoulders on the inhale. Fine-tune the placement of your feet, hands, and on the exhale, stretch a little deeper. So hands are shoulder width apart with the creases of the wrists parallel to the front of the mat. And all the finger pads pressing deeply into the mat. And back to the feet. The feet are parallel, about hip distance apart. Okay, now walk forward to the hands. Keep bending the knees until you can roll the back up. And come up all the way to standing. And take a nice wide stance and swing the arms side to side, lifting one heel and then the opposite. Good. That's fine. Rest the arms and make the hands up behind the head and twist the shoulders so head is turning And then back to the next side. One breath to each side. Okay, good. Release the hands. Bring them down to the knees, bending the knees for Agni Sara. Agni is the fire element. Right, so as you exhale, we're going to ignite the fire in the navel center by drawing the navel in, tightening those abdominal muscles, and then relaxing them on the inhalation. Exhale, begin tightening from the pelvic floor up through the abdominal muscles. And then on the inhale, relax from the navel down again to the base of the spine. So there's a sequential tightening and lifting, and then the reverse on the inhale. And inhale, lift the back up, shoulders back. And, well, step up to the front of the mat. Do Fearless Heart Namaskara. So start with the breath. Inhale and exhale, lower the arms. Inhale, sweep up and arch back. And then exhale, fold all the way forward. Hands down, walk back, step right foot back, excuse me, and right knee down. And push down through the legs, lift up with the arms. Beautiful. And exhale, hands down. Now left foot, step back to downward dog. Great, that's it. Find the breath there. Now inhale, bring the shoulders forward to high plank. Exhale, lower the knees, hips and chest, rolling out. And reverse on the inhale, roll the shoulders back up. Cobra. And exhale down. Push up to table pose. Inhale, curl the toes under, down dog as you exhale. Good, that's right. Yes. Step the right foot forward. Lower the left knee down. Press down through the legs. Lift up with the arms. Good. Exhale, hands down. Step the left foot forward to meet the right. And then exhale, fold over straight legs. Inhale, soften the knees, lift the arms, press the feet down to get tall. And then rest the arms, relax. Unite with the breath. And we'll start another round. Inhale, lift the arms, arch back. And exhale, fold forward. And this time, step the left foot back first. Left foot back, left knee down. Press down through the legs. Lift up with the arms. Then rest, hands down, and step the right foot back to downward dog. Yes, good. Complete breaths in. Softening the knees and shoulders. Complete breaths out as you strengthen the core and lengthen the arms, pressing heels down. Next inhale, bring the shoulders forward to high plank. And exhale, roll down to the mat. Inhale, cobra pose, shoulders up. And exhale, rest, chest down. Inhale, table pose. Exhale, downward dog. Yes, good. That's it. Look up, left foot forward. Right knee down. Press down through the legs. Lift up with the arms. And rest. Hands down to the mat. Inhale, step right foot forward to meet the left. Then exhale and fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, standing Tadasana. And then rest the arms. Did great. Good, everyone. We'll switch to another pose to do on the mat. Let's come down with the vinyasa. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Hands down, walk back to downward dog. Except this downward dog, make a little bit shorter. So feet in a little closer to the hands. Your heels should touch pretty comfortably. Now, twisting down dog. Take the right arm and the right hand, twist to hold the outside of the left calf. So, remember that twister game? Switch hands with the right hand in front. Thread the left arm underneath. Hold the outside of the right leg. So you keep trying to lengthen that right side of the body, the right hip crease back by pressing the right arm forward. And rest, left hand to the mat. And walk or hop forward. And when you're ready, stand. Lift up with the arms. And exhale, hands to the heart. Uniting once more with the breath. Yoking mind and breath, body. Now step out to the side for goddess. Turn the toes out, bend the knees, lower the hips, and then roll the shoulders back and lift the arms. You can do chin mudra with the hands. Inhale, inflate, expand, broaden the chest. And exhale, deepen the hips, strengthening the thighs as you go lower. Take 3 more breaths. Good, everyone. Nice and deep. Last breath. You got this. Release, hands to the knees. Then twist the shoulders, turning to look over one shoulder and then the opposite. Okay, and let the hands come down to the floor and turn the feet so they are parallel. Inhale, soften the knees. And with the exhale, straighten the legs. Press the feet and hands down. Lift the tummy up. Great, everyone. Good. Just make it easy, pulsing with the breath between relaxation on the inhale and more effort on the exhale. Okay, now turn the left toes out, walk the hands to the left. So the left hand is inside the left foot. Or you can bring the left elbow on top of the left knee and lift the right arm. Reach it forward over the ear. Okay, so Left toes are turned out towards the end of the mat for side angle, Parshva Konasana. Okay, and then lower the hands. Walk the hands over to the right foot. Pivot the left toes to the side, the right toes to the end. And that right arm is either inside the right knee or elbow on top of the knee. So the left arm reaching over the head. Okay, left arm over the ear towards the front of the mat. And now really control, tuck in the tummy and tuck that right hip under. And rest, hands down again to the floor. Walk them over to the first side. Pivot the feet. Turn the left toes out towards the end of the mat. And this time straighten the left leg for triangle pose. You can either keep the left hand on the floor or lift it up onto the left shin and reach the right arm vertical. Okay, so pulling the navel in will help you tuck that left hip under. Pressing the right foot into the floor will lift and stack the hips. Stack the shoulders. Wonderful. Lower the hands, bend the knees, and walk the hands to the second side. Turn the right toes out. Straighten the right knee. Now you can bring that right hand up onto the shin as you lift the left arm for triangle Trikonasana. Good. And rest the arms down. And from there, let's step forward to the front of the mat. Inhale and stand. Lift the arms. And exhale, rest. Relax and breathe. Okay. Warrior one next. Step right foot back and bend the left knee. And by looking at your feet, feeling, adjusting, arrive at a very stable, good foundation. That's right, Beth. Your right hip is facing forward. It doesn't want to. All right, but you're getting it. So from the core, press down through the legs, and then raise the arms over the shoulders. And remember to breathe. Inhale to the fingertips. Exhale, concentrating muscular energy into the core and drawing the shoulder blades in and down. So there's integration of the shoulder blades onto the back and on a corresponding lengthening through the back leg, so no compression in the lower back. Okay, now hold the right wrist with the left hand and begin to turn towards the left side, twisting crescent. Okay, open the arm shoulder height and keep twisting again towards that left side, pulling that left shoulder back. Good balance, that's it. And release. We can do a vinyasa or just switch sides as you prefer. The vinyasa, we're back to down dog. High plank, inhale. Exhale, low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward dog. And then exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. You did it, good. Now step the right foot forward, left heel down. When the feet are down, start to lift the arms. There's no hurry. We have to provide a stable foundation in which to build and grow the pose. So lots of muscular energy in the core, expansiveness in the chest. So there's ease and relaxation in the shoulders. Okay, now hold the left wrist with the right hand. Begin to twist towards the right, twisting crescent. And open the arm shoulder height. Corkscrew around to the right more, pulling that right shoulder back. Yes, that's it. And release. Woo. Bring the hands down. Step the left foot forward. Relax here. Create the union, yoking mind and breath. Breath awareness. Sensitivity. Now, going step right foot back for high lunge. Bend the left knee. You're balancing on the ball of the back foot, keeping the back knee from sagging. Lift up through the inner right thigh. And with balance, lift the arms. Very good. Good balance. Okay. Parivrtta Parshvakonasana, twisting side angle. So here we can have options. The right hand can come to the floor for easier balance, and then open the left arm. Or some of you know other options like crossing the right elbow over the left knee. You can try that one too. Lift the left elbow up and turn your gaze up if you can. Good deep twist. Release, hands down, and step left foot back for vinyasa, or right foot forward to switch sides. Okay, so high plank, low plank, upward dog, and downward dog. So if you're breaking a sweat, that's a good thing. It's another cleansing technique. Now step the right foot forward, high lunge. Balance on the ball of that back foot. Come up in slow, controlled stages. Now twisting to the right. Left hand can come to the mat. Right arm circle up. And we want to integrate that shoulder blade into the back of the ribs. So pulling the arm bone down into the shoulder and the shoulder blade down towards the spine. And always allowing the breath to help you create beauty and ease. Rest, hands down, and step that right foot back to down dog. Now, inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale, look up, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees to the chest. And then inhale, hop forward, folding as you exhale. Stand as you inhale. Lift the arms, Bring palms touching. Bring the legs touching. And then sink the hips into chair pose. Now bring the palms to the chest. Twisting chair pose. Cross the right elbow over the left knee. Lift the left elbow up. Good. And keep sinking the hips down. Good. And then look down. Release the hands to the floor. Rest for a breath. And bend the knees once more for twisting chair to the right side by crossing the left elbow over the right knee. Now lift that right elbow up. Pull the shoulder blades down. Navel in. Great, everyone. Good. And one more breath. Inhale, stand, lift the arms. Woo. Now sweep the right arm under the left, hooking the elbows. Eagle pose, Garudasana. Balance on the left leg. Bend that knee. And cross the right knee over the left knee. You can toe touch on that side. Make sure you're focused on one spot on the floor. And then balance on one leg. And rest, uncross. That was left. Okay, so the second side is left arm under right. Hooking the elbows. Balance on the right leg. Bend that right knee. So you can toe touch, keeping it this way, or crossing the left knee over the right. Squeeze the legs together. Shoulders back. Good, and that's it. Last breath there, and release. Very good balance. Good job. Yay! Rest that. Now, do you want to do another vinyasa? Last one. Inhale and exhale. Feet back to down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, urdhva mukha svanasana. Exhale, adho mukha svanasana, down dog. Inhale, look up, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees deeply. And inhale, spring forward to fold on the exhale. Stand on the inhale. All right. If you wish to use a wall for balance here, you might decide that would be smart. Otherwise, test your balance. Balancing now on the left leg, lift the right knee, and cross the left hand to the right knee. Okay, the other option is with a straight leg and holding the outside of the foot. Turn, look back over the right shoulder. Oh, well, we tried. That's a tough one, I know. When you're ready, relax, shake that out. And we'll do the second side. Lift the left knee, cross the right hand to the left knee. Oh, really shaking his side. And then twist to the left. Okay, relax, shake it out and sit down. Now, quickly sit in Sukhasana. We'll practice Kapalabhati breathing. Okay, so this is a Shat Kriya, or one of the cleansing actions that involves forceful exhalation through the nose, like you're blowing out a candle in front of you. And that movement comes from the diaphragm, not from the chest or the shoulders, none of this, but more from like, yes, right there. So try 10, and if you start to get woozy, just go back to normal breathing. Everyone alive? Good? Yeah, it wakes you right up. Definitely do that, and it's like a cup of coffee, I guess. Yeah, well, no substitutes allowed. All right. Kapalabhati is the shining skull breath. Okay. Still building a little core. Let's balance on the sitting bones. Lift the heels in Navasana, a boat pose. But you can see it better this way. So there's supported or without the hands. You can unsupport. You can modify as you need to, bending the knees. Good, 3 more breaths. 2 more. 1 more. And open the legs. Go ahead and spiral the inner thighs down. Move the sitting bones back and apart. So there's a firm connection through the inner legs and calves. The lower back draws in and the chest lifts up. Flow forward as you exhale. Lengthen as you inhale. Take all the time you need to give your body the freedom to move and flow with the breath. Breathe away the resistance, the tension. But remain adamant and firm in your intention. And lift up to straight back. Bend the right knee so the right foot comes over to meet the left thigh. The left leg is still wide out to that left side. Okay. And now bring the left arm inside the left leg and press down against the mat. Lift the right arm over the shoulder, leaning over towards the left side. For some yogis, they can bring the left elbow inside the left knee and use that added leverage to open the chest more. And then release and switch the legs. Open the right leg, bend the left knee. And with buttocks back a little bit so I can stay on the front of the sitting bones. And then press the right hand down inside the right leg. And lift up through the left shoulder. So stacking the shoulders, keeping the sides of the neck back, and keeping the breath juicy. Sweetens the pose with a sweet breath. Release up to a straight back. Lift up the left knee and thread the right heel underneath. Bring it back towards that hip. And then hug the left knee into the chest. Sitting up tall, wrap the right elbow in front and begin twisting around to this left side. So Janet,
my hands.
The other, yeah, twist back towards the window. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
We'll change by the time.
No. There, thank you. And then, when you're ready, to the second side, lift up the right knee, thread the left heel under, and hug the right knee to the chest. Now you're turning towards that lifted knee, so twist the navel to the right, hold the knee with the left elbow, and look over the right shoulder. You can use the back hand like a kickstand to prevent you from slumping or falling back. All right, and release that side. We'll go on to the back, laying on the spine for a supine twist. Okay. Bend the right knee and press the right foot into the mat, lifting the right hip, roll over onto the left side and cross the right knee to the left side of the mat. Now your left hand may be holding that right knee, but don't force it to the ground. Give your body time to expand on the inhalation, looking back over the right shoulder, lengthening the arm and leg. And twist gently on the exhale. Pull the navel in and strengthen the lower back while you're twisting. Relax that tension on the inhale. And just monitor by the smoothness of your breath how comfortable your body is in the twist, ebbing and flowing back and forth, adapting, evolving in the pose. Now, rest and switch sides with the right leg flat. Lift the left knee up and press the left foot down enough to slide the hips under. So you sort of swing the hips over to the left side and roll onto your right hip. The left knee stays bent, and holding that with the right hand, lengthen on the inhale and twist gently on the exhale, wringing out that toxins, the ama. The bigger the breath, the more cleansing action can occur. Now release the flat onto the back again here. Hug knees into the chest. Let the arms lengthen on the inhale and contract on the exhale. And we're tightening into a little ball. You can even lift the head if you choose on the exhale. Now separate the knees, lift the soles of the feet, happy baby pose. Hold either the ankles or the outer edges of the feet and pull the knees down towards the armpits. Ah, yes. Let your inner child play a little here. If you want to rock side to side, back and forth, or any intuitive movement that your body senses is relaxing and easeful. Massaging the back, turning the head. Good. And then release and lower the feet down. And walk the legs out straight, the arms lift over the shoulders, and spread the legs and arms, the fingers, the toes. Give every muscle another stretch. And the wrists and ankles, and the arms and legs, and the head and neck, and the back, and the mouth, and the tongue stretch out. And when you're finished stretching, begin preparing for Shavasana, putting on any additional clothing or blankets to stay warm while I dim our lights here. You can rest in Shavasana or easy seated pose and give your body time to settle. Your body knows how to relax, so when it has the time, space, feels safe and secure, you're gradually letting the body rest more deeply and fully. And you can systematically tell your body it has permission to rest through the eyes, the mouth, and the tongue. And your body has permission to relax its shoulders and arms, the hands and fingers. And your body can allow your back to rest, your chest, your stomach. And you can allow your hips to relax, your legs to rest, your feet and toes to relax and soften. And every muscle in your body totally happy to rest, relax, and let go. feeling loose and limp, heavy and quiet. Doesn't have to move. And the floor is holding you. You don't have to hold any tension in your body. Relaxing so deeply that the body's natural healing can occur. Inhaling, you nourish your body. And exhaling, release anything that's not serving you. The ama, that sticky toxin plaque that clogs up your health. We're letting that go with each exhale. Cleansing and purifying the body, the mind. A good spring cleaning to let in more fresh air, more sunshine, more space to grow and expand. Sahana vavatu, sahano bhunaktu, sahaviryam karvavahe, tejasvinanaditamastu, ma vidvishavahe. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Lord, may we be protected together. May we be nourished together. May we give strength to one another. And may our study be filled with light. May there be no jealousy among us. Peace, peace, peace. Now begin to awaken, deepening the breath and moving the body to stretch and rolling over to one side. Allowing your mind to also awaken, conscious of this time and space around you. And rise back to your easy seated pose whenever you feel ready. It's a delight to have your company. Namaste. 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 Namaste.